everyone, we're having an icebreaker challenge, and with me is Amaka, who is going to be selecting between 1 to 5 questions, and whichever she selects, she's going to respond to. So Amaka. Hi. So can you choose between question 1 and question 5 randomly?
Okay, I'll go with question 3.
Okay. So, are you ready?
Yes.
You are the perfect example of a converted Christian. Since you moved to this new neighborhood, everyone in church has seen you as the perfect symbol of devoted Christian. This sincere appearance also caught the attention of the senior pastor of your church, so much so that he also takes you along for international trips once in a while, without you being a recognized church worker. 2 years down the line, you became betrothed to the daughter of the most senior member of the church. Everyone was ecstatic for the wedding coming up in a few months' time. Just then, a blast from the past. Your most passionate ex shows up from nowhere and old flames reignite. One thing led to another. You gave in 60%, not all 60%. Now you have the option of selecting the blue pill or the red pill. Should you take the blue pill, you will be caught by your senior pastor who has so much faith in you. I'm thinking in line of Pastor Paul Pharisee.
Okay.
Then you have the red pill option. Should you take this pill, you will be caught by your mother-in-law to be. I'm thinking in line of, have you seen The Wedding Party?
Yes.
Shirachibawali. So which pill would you take?
So for both pills, I will get caught with whatever I did, right?
Yes, but now depends on
who I prefer to catch me.
Yes.
I think I'll go with the blue pill.
So that's your senior pastor?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. So I want to believe that he's a Christian and he's a man of God, and I think his capacity to forgive and understand will be much greater than somebody who has emotional connection. So basically, I'm going to marry her son, and I'm essentially cheating on her son. Even if she forgives me, then things will come up later where, I don't know, she'll just always remember that, oh, you almost did this and this and this. But I think the man of God, I would hope that he would understand, and like when I confess, he'll forgive me and put it in the past.
So does that mean you're hoping he doesn't tell the most senior pastor of the church? Don't forget, you're already engaged to the daughter. So are you saying you want him to turn a blind eye? Or do you want him to confess and everyone forgives you?
No, he should not confess. So just
the prodigal.
It's like a priest, right? Like I go and I go and I confess my sins to you, and you forgive me, and we just I'm a new creature. All things are passed away. Just let's end it there. No. What I'm saying is, me and you were in this situation. You understand that I've sinned and I'm confessing and I'm ready to move on. Why don't we just squash it here and let me have it?
She's guided by the pastor.
Exactly. He can't.
I believe the pastor should call our so-called fiance, and they should have the 2 talk.
Exactly. Why does he need to do that?
When you were committing a sin, why did you remember him?
No, I didn't. No, we're not talking about going back
at all. The place of the pastor is to her. She has come and talked to me.
Exactly.
Are you sure was this a one-time mistake?
It's a one-time thing. It's a one-time thing.
That's a secret.
Exactly. No, but it's not a secret.
The business of the pastor, she's hiding something.
What is the business of the
Pastor to insist?
No, I don't think so. He should encourage me, but he shouldn't. No. He should encourage me to tell everyone. But if I choose not to, it's not his place to go and report me to my husband or anyone else, right?
He came forward, or the pastor found out.
In fact, he's bound by the confidentiality. If he cannot,
she didn't come forward.
He found out.
Okay. He's bound by the confidentiality.
And if the husband should find out about the pastor, and he said, what kind of pastor is this?
But why would he find out from the pastor?
What if it's not a one-off thing?
There's nothing called secret.
He doesn't know that, right?
One person knows already.
The point is that the pastor owes both you and the man a duty of care.
Okay.
How can the pastor open his eyes and allow somebody that puts his trust on him to marry a potential adulteress?
How do you know I'm a potential adulteress? No, by saying I'm a potential adulteress, interest, you mean that this is not a one-time thing?
means that
Even though you and I have...
The potential.
No.
You would have
I might have, but I may not have.
But the point is that
thank
the
you for that
pastor
point.
is a pastor. She has spoken to him. We're allowed to confess to your pastor. Your pastor is not allowed to take what you've confessed to him out there.
But she didn't confess.
Even if he comes to you,
caught
you
her.
can say to the pastor, I don't want this going out. This is like that.
No, I don't think it's his place. I don't think it's his place to go and tell.
That's not
And I
that.
said it's not in his place to
But
tell.
not.
in reality, this is even going to affect the larger church.
Thank you.
If the pastor,
Nobody will come and
tells
tell
her
him
husband,
anything anymore.
exactly.
The
All
pastor
of
is
this-
a gossip.
see, let me tell you, listen, your pastor is your covering. Now you come to your pastor to talk about the sort of things that you can't tell the next person.
Exactly.
So everyone needs that covering. It's like having someone accountable for you. So, do you understand? So right now, she knows that the pastor knows. So she's always conscious. If she feels like, oh, I'm getting close to the pastor, help me.
That problem I
Pastor
have
should help you.
is trying
Help you
to
hide.
No, it's not hiding. It's not hiding. It's just keeping it down.
It's
not hiding.
I can't do the right thing or do the Christ thing.
What is the Christ thing? What is the Christ thing?
So the wife and say, oh, your wife is about
What's
to
the
cheat on
Christ
you.
thing?
The Christ thing is to forgive, right?
What's the Christ thing?
What's the Christ thing here? Your husband has to know.
No, what do you think Jesus would have
Your
done?
husband has to know.
What if she finds out?
Okay, great. Can I say something?
That was the situation that Jesus
What do
had
you
with the
think
woman,
Jesus would have
and the
done?
Pharisees were ready to
No,
stone.
it is not. That is not the same.
This has to do with her husband that she's about to marry.
Exactly.
You guys are not being fair on this guy.
No, it's not. But it's not the pastor's place. It's my place to decide whether I should. Exactly. He will. But he won't force me.
Because the sin
He won't tell him.
The sin you committed is a sin against the man.
Exactly.
The pastor does not have the capacity to forgive you over that.
Why not? Why
Does
not?
not have that capacity.
No. What we're trying to say now is that the pastor has no right as well to go and tell the husband.
Exactly.
Of
He can
course,
advise
doesn't
me
have
to
the right
tell.
to tell the husband, but he should
Perfect.
encourage her to
Yeah.
tell the man.
Yes, but
Thank
you
you.
can choose not to.
And then he can
Exactly.
also mediate
Personally,
between
I
them.
don't-
Exactly.
That's my point.
Personally, I
He
think
will
you can
find out whether you told your husband.
Yeah. But he won't go out and tell the husband or tell the family.
No.
He would tell me, right?
Yes.
And then I decide that okay, I don't want to because it's a one-time
because
thing.
you keep asking.
Yeah.
Have you
That's
told?
how
Have you told?
And if I say no, and I'm not
What happened again?
So what if she tells her husband? He forgives her. The pastor tells her husband. They make up, and then the husband forgives her. What happens to the church? Then the next person who's supposed to go and confine the pastor to say, hey, look, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Will not go. That pastor is a snitch. And
But the pastor didn't she didn't confess to the
it's not
pastor.
about to confess about that confessing.
Look at that, the
I
pastor is not
understand.
covering.
Exactly. I completely agree with that.
What will Jesus do? Jesus will say, thank you, woman. Do not sin.
No, actually, SOJ, they are actually being realistic on what is currently being done.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why you find out that a lot of time people will tell you, maybe when a woman catches a man cheating, people will tell her, mind your business. Don't tell the wife.
Yes.
Don't be the home breaker.
Exactly.
That's what currently applies. So they are
Yeah.
speaking.
But there is no one
Nigerian
yet.
We're not talking about the
mentality.
pastor now.
There's
Your
no-
pastor.
They are not married.
Yeah.
It is not the pastor's place.
It's not.
They're about to get married, and is that okay? Let's picture he's the man that's going to join you guys together.
It's not in the pastor's place to tell you.
But he can't do anything. He can advise
But he
me.
should be able to encourage her.
Exactly. And that's his place.
Yeah.
That's his place.
If she has made up her mind not to tell the man, she shouldn't even tell the pastor at all. She should keep it to herself.
The pastor calls them.
The pastor cuts them. But the pastor has no place to
She
go and
should tell the
tell
pastor
our
she needs help.
fiancé.
She has identified that there's a problem. So she's gone
What
to
the
the
pastor is
pastor.
what the pastor is supposed to do is now make sure
Yeah.
that
So-
he's able to help her in every way that it does not repeat itself.
Yeah.
So
And her husband has to
Sister
be involved.
Amaka,
So look at the pastor. Look at the pastor now.